The sun. It doesn't get any better than the sun. It just does not. Hello. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I am Scorpio Goddess 67. Please like, subscribe, and share. Today we have a timeless reading, a pick a card reading. FYI, my left may be your right, so to keep down confusion, you can choose per stone instead of the numbered card. Here, the first card we have are turquoise stone. Card number 2, tiger's eye stone. Card number 3, a pink rose quartz stone or crystal. Take your time, take a deep breath, and choose wisely. I'll see you on the other side. Card number 1, turquoise. We have the Hierophant here. Somebody wants you to stop, look, and listen. What are we? Are we looking for messages from someone? Has someone been confused about something, needing advice from someone? Someone has seeked out some information from somebody who's more experienced than you in a certain area. You have, there's a new endeavor that you are going towards, whether it be in the career, a new job, a new movement, a new house, maybe a decision on an investment, but you have seeked out or need to seek out somebody else who's more experienced than you before you get to this point right here. You really need to seek advice. This is a call to action card. This is telling you, hey, red flag here. Red flag, stop right now. Hands are up, stop right now. Seek advice. Seek advice from somebody who is more experienced. Seek advice from somebody who is an expert in that field before you make any decisions going forward in the material world. And again, that's in your household, your career, money, investments, purchasing, making a big purchase, but you've been called, you are being warned that don't make any decisions, don't sign any contracts, don't do anything until you seek the right person in that area before making a big mistake, a mistake that you will regret. You have been thinking about this move going forward. You've had this in the back of your mind, this investment, this endeavor, this thing that you're interested in. It's been sitting there for some time, and people or someone maybe has been just trying to just push this on you, and you decided to just sit back and just meditate on it, to think about it, to sleep on it before making a decision, because right now you're not feeling it. You haven't been feeling it, but you've come to the decision that you're thinking you've sat on it long enough that you need to make a decision, but there is no rush. You seek an expert in that field before making a decision, before messing up your money, your bank, your household, your career. Think about it. Red flag twice. Halt, stop, listen to what I'm saying. This is what the Hierophant is saying. I am telling you, calls to action. Stop what you're doing right now before you make a grave mistake. You're doing the right thing here. You weren't feeling it. You're waiting. This is what you're waiting for. You're waiting to get that expert advice. And that advice could be for you to know. That could be a no. Stop where you are. Don't go any forward. Or it could be to push forward. But talk to someone first before you make that decision. It looks like here that once you do seek expert advice for the material world and whatever endeavor you've been mulling over all of this time, that you're gonna make the right decision, and you're gonna feel good about the decision that you're gonna make going forward. When it comes down to material things, especially money, we all, and during this day and time, need to be careful in any endeavor that we make. Right now we have a lot of scams going on. We have people taking advantage of people, and it looks good on paper, sometimes more so than it is. So seek expert advice. Hold on to your ideas that you have, the feelings that you have about going forward. And this is saying halt. You're doing the right thing. You have sat on it, and you've decided. First you sat on it and just left it alone. Now you sat on it for a while and decided to seek advice before going forward. And by you seeking that advice from that expert person, it has saved your bag, your money. So you will go forward. You will feel great about your decision, and everything will pan out for you from this point of view. The devil is saying that. This is the devil card. And the devil is saying, wait a minute. You've sat here long enough. Somebody is really pushing you to make this decision hurriedly for some reason. And that's all the more, and you knew this. You knew that it sounded too good to be true the whole time. And you did the right thing. You sat and you sat and you sat and you studied and you researched and you asked questions, and now you've come to the conclusion that you're going to Google somebody, research somebody, ask somebody for some help, seek some advice before going forward. But somebody is making this deal, this idea, this things look so good. I mean, it's all dressed up, nice and pretty, and packaged with a bow. But somebody has been pressuring you to do that. But once you seek your advice going forward, you will feel better about your decisions. When you do that, look what happens. Your bag, your material things will multiply. You'll be glad that you took the time out to seek expert advice. You will be glad that you didn't listen and hurriedly make a decision that you didn't need to make. Aha! Again, another cup. It shows here that because you waited, because you didn't rush, your money is going to multiply and a contract will be signed. Everything is going to work out in your favor. Your idea here, this Ace of Pentacles, this new idea is going to come to fruition. You are birthing a new project. Everything is going to pan out for you. The sun, it doesn't get any better than the sun. It just does not. You were smarter than the average bear. You did not rush. You meditated. You were not pressured. You were pressured, but you didn't allow the pressure to break you. Thereby, you heeded the call. You heeded the call. You stopped because it sounded too good to be true. You stopped in your tracks when somebody presented you with this. You knew that it was too good to be true. They presented you with a possibility, a potential. And you said, wait a minute, halt. I need to think about this. And you thought about it. You thought about it long enough to know that it sounds enticing, but I need somebody who knows more than me. And because you did, that advice was exactly what you were looking for. You're happy that you took the time out to seek that advice. So now you're feeling good about it. You're going to sign that contract. You're going to take that job, that move, that investment. Your money is going to multiply. Everything is going to come into fruition. It's the beginning, a new beginning for you. It's what you've been waiting for. And this is the best thing that's going to happen for you. It's going to change your entire life. You did the right thing here. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. This is an awesome, looks like to be a financial reading for card number 1 or turquoise. You was stopped in your tracks, seek advice on something that was presented to you that sounded too good to be true because you were rushed. Call to action woke you up and you said, you know what? I've sat on this long enough. Let me see who I can find to give me advice and tell me if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Should I continue to sit on it? Should I go forward with it? Should I just throw it away? You're feeling good about the decision to take your time out to think about it. Everything, this is a beautiful reading. It's a beautiful financial reading. Everything that you literally have been waiting for has now come to fruition. This is Scorpio Goddess 67. Again, thank you so much for visiting my channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is card number 1, pick a card, and turquoise crystal. Here we are with card number 2, or the tiger's eye crystal. First card. Wow. Ace of Swords. You. Looks like you have clarity on something. Somebody has shed some light, some information, have dropped some knowledge to you. And because of that, you feel free. You feel just relieved. You feel brand new. Oh my goodness. You needed that clarity. This, whatever this is, you is saying, Spirit is saying that you have been vulnerable for so long, and you still are right now. You have been in an emotional uproar. You have gone through something. You've been trying to just figure things out on your own. You're trying to balance out everything, but now you have clarity. You have new light on the situation in so many ways. And because of that, you can breathe now. You feeling footloose and fancy free. You realize right now that because of your clarity on this situation, that he or she, it looks like somebody's trying to creep back in. What I can tell you is, remember why he or she left in the first place, or why you got rid of he or she. And you also realize that you have choices. You have many choices. You have so many choices. Whoever this is put you through so much, that you have come, you have found out something, and now you have cried your last tear, and you are free to move. You are free to choose. You are free. Paige, you know that your eyes are now focused on something else. And it looks like it's on your money, on your career, on your success, not on your heart right now. You know you have choices, but you've been through so much in the past, up until now, that you need a rest. You need to take a break. You need to cry your last tear. You need to balance out your heart. And now focus on what you need to focus on, what's really important to you. Because you know, whoever this is, they gave you broken promises. It didn't work out the way you thought it was going to work out. And they hurt you really, really bad. It looks like you poured more into this relationship than they did. You gave it your all. You did everything you knew to do. This is why you have hope. This is why you're going to be okay. This is why you, because of this newfound knowledge, clarity, or truth, you have choices. You can go forward now and focus on what really is important to you. You can focus on what's in your hands and not what's in theirs. You feel free. You're glad that what happened happened. You're not blaming that person, because through it all, you've learned something. 10 of Wands. You've been overwhelmed so long. You couldn't do it anymore. You could not push forward. You could not. Whoever this is, they put you through hell. You struggled. And you struggle by yourself. again, you poured more into this relationship than they did. And it was all for nothing. All for nothing. But that's okay, because we learn. We learn. We learn. We learned our lesson, and now we can celebrate. We learned our lesson, and we can go forward. We can celebrate. Your eye is on the prize. The hell with everything else. You know what you know, and you glad you know, because now you can finally move on. Take a trip. Ease your mind. Release those emotions. Yes, it shows somebody really broke your heart. They hurt you. They hurt you with words. They hurt you intentionally. They cause you a lot of mental pain, a lot of distress. But as you can see, again, clarity. Clarity has ended this. That words, deceit, shows that they were a lie. They never meant anything they said. They dressed it all up and put a bow on it. It shows you really being hurt. I mean, just drained emotionally, to the point of possibly even needing counseling, because you were so vulnerable. Not anymore. You're stronger because of this newfound truth. Wow. You can celebrate now. You can celebrate. You can celebrate. You can go on a trip. You can let your hair down. Oh my goodness. Oh, guess what? You're feeling yourself. You are finally feeling yourself. You're finally free. And you know what? Because of these choices, there is possibility of new love. Or perhaps love for yourself. You finally can love yourself. But the pain is over. The pain is over. The suffering, the struggle. You've been in this relationship by yourself. By yourself. And now, what? Now, it's time for you to focus on you. It's time for you to nurture you. It's time to do you. You are sitting in your own power now. You can make your own decisions going forward. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do, how to do, when to do. You have come to realize that you were blinded. True enough, you were blinded. But you're free now. You have nothing else to worry about. You were so vulnerable and emotional here. This is the end of it. Forward movement. Forward focus. It's all about you. It's all about you. This is such a grand reading. Wow. Possibility of new love. The ex is trying to come back. You send him or her back where you found them, because you can do bad all by yourself. And you did. And you have. But now it's time to celebrate. And they don't want to see you celebrate. They want you to be hurting right now because you finally found out the truth. But you continue to stay on your high horse. You continue to hold your head up high. You continue to push forward. Go on a trip, because if you go on a trip, vacation, staycation, you may find new love. If not of someone else, of yourself. And you're feeling it. You are feeling it, finally feeling it. In every sense. In all of your senses, you are feeling it. You're feeling relieved. You're feeling drained. You're feeling like you again, because you had lost touch with yourself. But you're sitting in your own power now. This is Scorpio Goddess 67. And this was the Tiger's Eye reading. Please like, subscribe, and share. Here we are for card number 3, or the Pink Rose Quartz. I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit from the last reading. Card number 2. These readings tonight have been off the charts for today. These readings today. All right. Let's see what's behind door number 3. Just take a deep breath. We are with the Queen of Cups here. You're sitting in your power right now. You are sitting in your power. You are an emotional being, a nurturing being. Your heart is just open and just full of love for everything and everyone. And right now, you have so much to give. The Emperor. Since she's sitting in her heart, she's heart over brain right now. She's just so focused and full of love and emotion. And now the Emperor comes along. This is somebody who's really strong, an authority figure, a father figure, a mate, a husband. And if you're sitting in the Queen of Cups, calling your own shots, dictating your heart and your emotions, that you are indeed in control of. And now this nice, tall, dark, and handsome comes along and is challenging you. This card fell out. Looks like you've been through something. This is why this cup is closed. You've closed off your heart for now. Because you've been through enough. You feel betrayed. You feel stabbed in the back 1,000,000 times. You're over it. You are over it. You've had enough of mental anguish. You can't take anymore. You're numb to everything mental and in your heart. You don't want to see anything else. You just want to look towards the horizon, start all over again, and start anew. And that's all you're going to do when you get here. You can't hurt anymore. You're numb. You're numb and you're ready to go forward. But there is somebody coming towards you. Someone that's stoic, who's not an emotional being. And they say opposites attract, right? You are very in touch with your emotions. You're very emotional. Whereas this person right here is not at all. Shows no emotions whatsoever. So it's opposites attract. You're going to balance each other out. You're emotional. You can help him, shed a tear or show his heart and his feelings a little bit, open him up. And he's going to hold you up at the same time. But you've been through something already. You've already been through something. And you don't know about going forward. You don't know about getting into anything else. You're closed off. Emotionally, you're closed off right now. You've been having nightmares, insomnia. You can't sleep. You can't think because of this. And if you're closed off mentally, if you're mentally drained right now, if you're to the point right now where you just you can't see anything, you can't see what's in front of you, you can't see what's behind you, you don't care. And now this person comes along and you're like, what the hell? I just got out of this. I've lost many sleepless nights. I can't take any more. I don't want to. But you know what? When you, just like with children, you tell them no, what happens? They think no is yes. You've closed off your heart. And you know what happens when you do? You close a heart, you take yourself off the market, and then bam, somebody shows up. You have been through something. You have been through a lot. But you know what? You're going to get through it. And it's your decision if you want to go with this person. But he is somebody strong. What you've really been needing all this time has come along. Now you're wondering, okay, I'm closed off right now. I'm drained emotionally. I can't take any more. The top is on my cup. Hey, but you have to move forward. You have to move on. Life doesn't stop unless you allow it to. You have options. You're going to have some oppositions because this person is the opposite of you. But you're going to make a choice. You're going to move forward. You're going to open up your heart again. Well. This person that hurt you had you feeling like they just threw you away. Just threw you out in the cold. Made you believe that they were the only ones for you. That they are your caretakers and the only ones that can see after you. They were the best thing going for you. But help is on the way, my dear. Help is on the way. You now know what you need to do to measure up to your own goals. Page of Wands. You have decided that, you know what? It's time for me to take control back. You know this is your life. You know life is a cycle. You had your time and you've learned from it. But now you have new hopes, new dreams, new determinations, new goals, and you're going to seek them out. Ace of Cups. This person is not going to go away. They see something in you. They see something. They need you. That Emperor needs this Queen of Cups. He has something to offer. This is something else. You try to get away. You try to take a break. But the universe says, no, it's not time yet. It's not time for a break. We have another challenge for you. Let's see how strong you are. We are oneness, isness, and awareness. And that's where you are right now. So we, the universe, spirit, is going to see exactly what you're made of. You won't be able to keep that lid on that cup too much longer. Because this Emperor has exactly what you need. Has more than what you need. Everything that you missed in this relationship, you're going to get from him or her. Whoever this person is, it's the Emperor. It could also be the same energy in a female. Somebody that's strong, authoritative, very stoic still, does not show emotion. And we sometimes need that opposite of us, that mirror effect of us, to make us stronger, to make us see who we are to the next person and to ourselves. You have a decision to make. You're trying to put your heart on the back burner. You're trying to think with your head. You're in front of your emotions, you think. Although you've closed yourself off, which tells you you're not in front of your emotions. Not at all. So you need to take that cap or top off that cup and open your eyes to the fact that there is a new beginning for you. There's newness. And the energy that you've been through that has caused all of this is over. Yes, it happened. Yes, it hurts. And yes, it's over. It's over. We've learned our lesson. But you do have your guard up. And it's okay. It's okay. You've been challenged. You've been beat mentally, emotionally. But you have to make a decision now as to, okay, am I going to think with my head or my heart? And which way am I going to go? If I think with my head, I'm going to tell the Emperor no, to push on. If I think with my heart, I'm going to take the top off this cup and consider this energy. Least but not last, or last but not least, the Hanged Man. You have a whole new perspective on life. And you know why? You have a whole new perspective on life because of your struggle. You realized that this struggle made you who you are, which is not a bad thing. You are strong because of this. You can go forward. You can leave all that BS behind. You have goals, vision, determination. There's nothing stopping you now. New love, new feelings of self, new perspective on love, life, and self-love, mostly. This is a beautiful reading. You went through something and it truly did hurt you. It took you out of your element. It closed you up. It closed off your heart. But the universe says it's not time yet. It's not time. What you were missing in this energy is what you're going to find in this energy. You have grown so much mentally. You want to think more so with your brain and not your heart. But for some reason, it's just who you are. You are a natural nurturer. You are a natural loving person. You care. You see things from all angles, and you know not to think with your brain, and you know that it's in your nature, your DNA, to think with your heart. But at the same time, your mental has been attacked, and love is coming back. And you can see now that this experience was necessary for you to go forward. You feel so enlightened right now. And you have a whole new perspective because of this drama and trauma that you have just recently gone through. And you will be better for it. This is Scorpio Goddess 67. Thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share. And follow me on other platforms, TikTok and Instagram, with my handle, Scorpio Goddess 67. Peace, love, and light.